This is the interview I did with Nic Danger, the founder of the Next Step Peer Mentoring and more. Tell the viewers what your organization is and everything.
Yeah, my organization is called the Next Step Peer Mentoring and More Corporation. And basically, our main objective is to improve and empower life after injury through education and recreation. So one of our goals is to first acclimate people into getting back into life, and then the next thing is to try and get them into different sports, and I call shooting sports because I think it is a sport. And then now this year we're going to be able to introduce kayaking due to some nice, generous people. We were able to buy 6 more kayaks, so now we have a total of 9 kayaks. And now this year we can take off with that. The next thing we're going to be doing also this summer is going to be intro to scuba diving. And so we're going to get people into the pool and let them see what scuba diving is all about, and then see if they like it enough to try and get certified. Myself, I'm certified open water, certified wreck diver, and certified nitrox. So I can use a special blend of gas to stay down longer. So those are the things that I acquired, and I think other people can do it too. So I'm going to get them into that. Also, hopefully, if we get enough money rounded up, we're going to try jet skiing this summer too.
So your organization is just to show the possibilities that are available even after an injury.
Even after the injury, it's like, yeah, that's the thing is, I wasn't a certified scuba diver before my injury. I became certified after my injury. So that's what I want to show people is that it's not over once you get injured or something like that. To me, it was a new beginning. It was, okay, now I have to figure out how to do things a little bit different, but yet my life is going to go on. I'm going to be strong. I'm going to try and help other people. That wasn't my intent at first. My intent was very bleak at first. It wasn't until after I started doing a few things like the scuba diving, and that once I did that, the hand cycling and kayaking, then I got the fever, and it was all about bringing it to other people.
It was all off from there.
Yeah, it was full on from there. And this shooting thing is awesome. I've watched people come once, come twice, come 4 times, 5 times.
Got your regulars. And
got your regulars, and like today we had 4 or 5 new people show up, and it was great. Now they know about the program, and they got to meet people.
Teaching them that even with the disabilities to have control over the guns and stuff like that, right?
Absolutely. You still have control over yourself, over protecting yourself. That's very important, because one of the things I felt when I first got into a wheelchair is how vulnerable I felt. It was like, man, anybody can do anything to me and I won't be able to fight back. And now I know differently. I know that there's a ability to fight back. And later on, I'm going to even try to start a self-defense course and show people that even in our condition, we can definitely. I mean, there's groups out there, but not around here. There's nothing around
in
here
the community, like for our community.
Exactly.
Yeah, I had the piece of it. It's too big, heavy to carry.
Yeah, you have to find what you can carry, and when
Then
it comes
I got
to weapons.
this. I pull it. I can shoot off the hip. I don't wear it because there's too many idiots out there, and I might be tempted to use it. But if I'm carrying cash, I'm going to carry it. I'm going to protect myself. There's.
That's all there is to it.
That's it.
A question for you.
Sure.
You and Adam both got your injuries by being shot by somebody.
Yeah.
So what do you say to the people that say, why aren't you against guns?
I tell them it's not the gun that shot me; it's the person that pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
So I have no bad feelings towards guns at all, and I'm not gonna turn around and say nobody should carry guns, because that's irrelevant.
And that's my point of view too.
Yeah.
It's not the gun, it's the person behind it.
Yeah, because too many, I've read too many things, and one of the funniest things I read is like, yeah, you can lay a gun right there on the table and it's not going to shoot anybody, not unless somebody picks it up and pulls the trigger. That gun isn't going to do anything to anybody. So, yeah,
That's why-
I'm all for guns. I'm actually all for the Second Amendment. I'm a
Right to
life.
defend yourself.
Yep. I'm a life member of the NRA. So,
I think that's why it's important to teach our children at a young age, here's a gun, here's how it works.
The safety aspect.
If you point it at somebody, it will kill them. You don't do this, here's how you handle it. If you're not going to shoot it, then don't aim at it. It's
Don't
very
put your finger on the
important.
trigger if you're not gonna
You know,
accept the responsibilities.
The guns-
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
the guns are out there. There's nothing that's going to take them out of the public's hands. So, you might as well defend yourself.
you were into shooting before?
Yeah, I was really into shooting before this happened. I used to have my own place with 10 acres, and so I had my own shooting range set up in the back. And ever since we were young, my dad was a Kent County Sheriff Reserve, so he taught us about gun safety and about all that stuff. So I started shooting when I was really young. Our lives are ongoing, and every day, if we want to, we can learn something new. And it's all up to us on how we perceive life from now on. It's not about, I'm in a wheelchair and I can't do this, I can't do this anymore, I can't do that anymore. I stopped looking at it that way, and now I'm looking at what can I do? What else can I do now? I mean, it's endless.
The positive stuff that can happen because of the situation that you're in.
Absolutely. And I've met so many good people
Oh, yeah.
after this has happened. I mean, people that I never would have come across, if I was doing what I did before, And there's many positive people out there. There's many positive people that are even looking for something to do. Like I had a gentleman that came here today. He's been injured for 4 years, and he knows one other person in a wheelchair because he isolated himself and he doesn't want to grasp the whole I'm in a wheelchair now. And so he came here and he's just like, wow, really this many of you guys get together, everything. And I'm like, yeah, this and more is what we want. I called up ahead of time and I told Travis hey, I want to hold 2 hours worth of shooting time because I want to make sure that everybody's going to get time to shoot. And that's, we held the 2 hour spot.
Yeah, and it was good turnout. So
Yeah, it was an awesome turnout. And then the little shoot-offs at the end are right too.
The competition at the
Yeah,
end there.
just to throw it in and have some fun. And that's what we're going to do. And the kayaking and the camping is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to that too. So that should be very interesting. And scuba diving, you going to try that?
I'm not too sure about that. I'm not,
Yeah?
I still need to do because I started aqua therapy,
Yeah.
and I've been doing that for a couple years and haven't really got too confident in the water.
No? Well,
But yeah,
get you confident.
I will eventually go through this.
Yep. That's what you got to do because it's a smooth little process. They teach you a few things, and once you're underwater, everything's so much different. Like all
He
your
wasn't
body
much
weight.
of a swimmer pre-injury,
Yeah.
so
You get a water tank and a mask on you and something where you're breathing air, the whole world is different. When you know you can breathe air underwater.
I've never tried it before, so I don't know how I like it.
Exactly. So try it, you shall. And just like I say, it's so much different because all your body weight's gone. Now you're free. And so it's just a matter of how you can move around underwater and check things out and explore. So that's what I'm really looking forward to the scuba thing.
yeah.
And bringing people out kayaking is going to be a lot of fun too.
Yeah.
Because we've gone to some really cool places that you guys got to check out. That's all there is to it.
So you got a lot of stuff. You got the guns, scuba diving, kayaking.
Kayaking, Yep.
What else you got going on?
Hopefully some camping this summer. Yeah, hopefully some camping. At least one camping trip, is what I want to do. And then we'll just keep branching out because we're even talking about maybe putting in some archery into it to see if people are
I know
interested.
Corp. So you gonna want to do that kind of stuff?
Yep. And then we got something very interesting too. Somebody sent me a picture of a guy shooting an arrow underneath the water. He was underwater. So I started laughing and I thought, we'll put a scuba tank on. We'll get somebody.
I hope you enjoyed that interview with Nick from the Next Step Pyramiding and More. All of his information will be down low in the description. Please like, share, and subscribe to stay tuned for all the interviews and daily vlogs I have coming.